Welcome back, Cancer, to the second half of May, the 16th through 31st reading. This is a general reading for all Cancers out there who are watching on the YouTube channel. This means that not every single thing will resonate with every single body. That means if it does resonate, it's for you. If it doesn't, leave it. It's for another Cancer. It's very simple. If you'd like a private reading, please look in the links below. I'll be happy to book one for you. It'll help you answer something that I may start here and not get all the way to where you want. Or you may want your own private reading just for the sake of having it. If you've got some decisions to make, I'll be more than happy to book it for you. Please look in the private links below, right below this video. You'll see how to contact me. Okay, so thank you, angels, archangels, divine energy, spirit and spirit guides, universal divine light, for being present here today in this reading for Cancer for the second half of May, the 16th through 31st, for the year 2018. Thank you for allowing me to give them some insight on things they may need to know to help them remain on their highest path. And I'm going to stop shuffling there, Cancer. This is your here and now energy. This is your love life and personal, interpersonal, family relationships. And this is your career and finance. Your underlying energy is the Ace of Swords. All aces are divine gifts from the universe, so this is a good thing. It's a brand new beginning, a clean cut, a sweeping away of the things that no longer serve you. It's a freeing energy because it's going to cut you loose from anything that's holding you back. Okay, so this card is sometimes feared because it can mean heartache or heartbreak or a third-party situation. It can also mean a delay, and it can be a time period card. So this could be stating that whatever you've got going on is delayed. This is an obstacle, and it can stand for 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. And that's all I'm getting from this because there's nothing else going on crazy here. You've also got the Three of Cups. So the threes back each other up, and just so that you know, threes are a sign of expansion. So you may be having something changing in your life. You may have more than one suitor. You may have someone who has betrayed you in that way and is seeing more than one person, and you may be cutting that person loose. So whatever no longer serves you here. Maybe it's just a temporary thing. Maybe you willingly were involved in it. It doesn't have a large impact because the rest of these cards are telling me something different. So we'll move on, we'll clarify, and we'll see where it goes. Because not everybody's going to have the same reason that this card is out here. Three of Cups is a card of emotion and celebration. This is lots of opportunities and lots of love and happiness. These are people who are either family or someone close to you. You are celebrating with them or for them. You know, maybe something you're celebrating or they're celebrating. And it is getting close to graduation time, so somebody might be ready to have their child graduate and move on to college. The Knight of Wands is an action card. This is a very passionate person. This is the go-getter. He is a younger person, so this would be definitely somebody that's just now setting out into their own life. Sorry, I apologize. I had to have a drink of water. The Knight of Wands is not a supremely experienced person, but it is somebody who is very determined. They could be a Sagittarius, a where'd it go? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. My brain went blank for a second. Sorry about that. Those are the signs that this card can represent. And just so you know, the cups represents you, Cancer. You're a water sign, and this is you showing up with your energy in this reading. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is a completion. This is, I'm feeling like this is for somebody who, this may be you who's graduating. This is, the Ten of Wands is a completion card because it's a 10. And this guy is really burdened and has been working really hard to get to that finish line. And this is showing that this is being accomplished. It's being achieved. You're getting to the finish line. Now, as I was reading this card, it came to me, third time's a charm. So that's for somebody. Definitely a time marker. Third time is the charm. I heard that very clear. That's what I am. I'm a clairaudient. I hear things. It's like words are given to me. They're not actually said. They just, the thoughts come, and I can't explain it. I've never been able to explain it, but this is what happens. So, third time the charm is for somebody. Knight of Cups is your sign again. Now, this is you going forth and declaring your feelings about someone or something. This is a relationship card. Could be family relationship. This could be someone proposing or getting married, or wanting to get married, maybe getting engaged. This is definitely a possibility because the Hierophant can stand for a religious symbol. The Hierophant can also stand for a large entity, so it may be a school that you've been allowed or accepted to. It's very possible that is the other possibility, that you're showing you're making your move to whatever school you want to go to. The Hermit is, or your child may be doing it, because this is a younger individual in their early teens, early 20s, or late teens, early 20s. And then you've got the Hermit. And then the Hermit, if this is your child going off, this is you finding your new place in life without other people's input or influence. This is you allowing the light to lead you on your path, and you're self-illuminating. So this is you going in, reflecting. This is the seek and you shall find. He is a seeker. This person is finding their own dynamic, because for so long you've been doing for everyone else. It's almost like you did not have a life other than being mom or father to somebody else. And so you're so-and-so's mom or dad. You weren't your individual self. And that's what happens. And the natural thing that happens is after they leave, you feel like, well, now what do I do? So this card is encouraging you to go within, meditate, you're going to have that alone time. Find yourself again. Be the light. Go within. Ask your soul the questions you need to ask, because when you ask your soul and say that you are ready for this next chapter in your life, you're ready to move on and receive whatever it is next that you're supposed to be doing, it will come. And you're definitely at the finish line here with this. So this looks like you're coming through loud and clear. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight. Out of all the knights, he is the slowest. Now, he's faster than a page, but he is still slow. If you think about it, if you had on this armor on this horse and you were carrying all these, I mean, look, he is just ironclad with gold. So you're not going to go very fast. Now, the reason it's so slow moving is because it's not ready yet. Okay? The universe hasn't completely made the cycle as far as the finance goes, but don't lose hope, because it is being tended to. It is coming to fruition. It's just not quite ripe yet. You don't want to pick the fruit before it's ripe. And here's your sign again with the cups. This is the Four of Cups, so you've gone from Three of Cups to Four of Cups. So you had the celebration, and now you're being offered another cup from the great divine energy. This is an offering, a blessing from heaven. Okay, like literally. So, and you see he's not really jumping up to, he doesn't have his hand out to receive it. He's not allowing it to be poured into him. You got to reach for it. When the timing does come through, and you see the miracle coming, or the answer to whatever you need coming, you've got to do your part and reach for it. So you've got this Ace of Swords here, which is backing up this new beginning, and right under it, I just want to point this out. You see what's right under it? The big pile of money. So this is this coming through. So thank you, angels and archangels, spirit, divine spirit, spirit guides, and universal divine white light. Thank you so much for being present here in this reading and allowing me to give Cancer some insight to clarify their May 16th through 31st reading and help them remain on their highest path. Okay, this is definitely somebody with a child that's going, so I'm speaking to somebody here who's either their child is going away to college, or they are themselves going away to college, because I can see it happening. So we'll go on with that. There's going to be some other options, but somebody out there is listening to this, and this is what's happening for them, because this is coming through too strong for it not to be. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Swords. This is a very fiery individual who says what she means and means what she says. She is the sharp-tongued, will cut straight through to the truth, she's not going to sugarcoat anything. That's just the basic truth about this person. This is the sword of truth and clarity, and she's giving it to you served up hard and cold. She will not sugarcoat it or warm it up to try to make it nice. She's going to tell you the truth about something. And if it's not someone telling you the truth about it, you're having to step up and be that person and speak the truth on something. Don't allow someone you love to make a mistake if you can help them. And sometimes you have to be pushy about telling them what they need to know, because they want to try to ignore and say, no, that's not what's happening. But you've got the experience and you know it is. So if it's not someone giving you that advice, you've got to dish it out, and don't be candy coating anything. Tell them the truth, because you know when the chips are down, they need to know the real deal. Seven of Cups is an overflowing amount of choices. So you've got the the Three of Cups here, and then you've got the Seven of Cups on top of it. So you've got all this celebration, and the celebration may be because of all of these options, but it's going to be overwhelming because you don't know which one to choose, because they're all fabulous. It's not a bad thing, it's just frustrating. Okay, so this Knight of Wands that's going out and taking the action, moving along, is covered with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the loving, wonderful energy of Cancer. So this is the matriarch, or the I guess matriarch would be the one. Patriarch, that's what I'm after. Patriarch of the family, but it can be a man or woman. Tarot is not gender specific. It just gives you a masculine energy. So if it's the mother or the father, they're giving their blessing for their child to go out into the world. And the King of Pentacles is saying, oh my goodness, thank you, Lord. The heavy lifting's done. Hopefully you've got a scholarship. If not, then you're sitting here going, okay, I'm money bags putting out for the college for all the stuff that's about to have to go on for the next 4 years. Maybe this is your third child you're putting through college, somebody. It's, you know, comes in threes, third time's the charm. So maybe this person has tried again before or has restarted college before. I don't know, but that may play into that. Okay, so the Death card is on top of the Knight of Cups. So the Death card is a sweeping change. This is an ending. This is just like this card here. An ending to life as you know it, and not as like in dying. It's a end of life as you know it. Your routines will change. Your fundamental household routine, who's in your household, how you go, you know, what time you wake up, all kinds of things are going to change. Just because this person is going off to have their life, or if it's you, it's changing because you're having to change with it. Not a bad thing. You've got the Hierophant with the Knight of Swords on top. Now, the Knight of Swords is just a little step lower than the Queen of Swords. This is a very headstrong individual. I'm reminded of the Trojans. So if somebody's got a child going to that university, this is the going off to become the apprentice, to learn and to go to school. And this to me seems like school for somebody or somebody's child. Okay, so here's the Hermit. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from everything that you know as it is. So this is a change of scenery, moving away. So this could be the child leaving the home, or this could be you changing your routine, having to find a new way to get through your day. How, you know, and find your new attitude, your new rhythm, your new, you know, things that you are interested in your new light, your new way of doing things. And this is involving the same kind of thing here, okay? So you see, this light is lighting only his path. He's not lighting a whole world. He's lighting his path. So he's got to find his clear-cut path in life. And this is the moon illuminating her path, just like this light is. So both of these cards are very similar in what they mean. Just different, they go about it a different way, but they come around to the same conclusion. Okay, so you've got the Hierophant again, which is here. So this could mean someone did get their funding for their schooling. So this is a big institution, and this is the Knight of Pentacles, and it's coming slow, which always it never comes in all when it's supposed to. It's always the last minute, and you're always scared to death you're not going to get your financing. You've got the Ace of Rods on top of the money. The money's there to be had. It's just not signed, sealed, delivered yet, but it's coming. Ace of Rods is a brand new beginning, a blessed start. It almost looks like Easter. It's just beautiful. And your divine gifts are here. And if you don't accept them, you're going to regret and be feeling like you're kind of left out in the cold, like you're just a stone statue that you feel like you can't move, you can't do anything that you need to do. You're going to feel very isolated. This is a foundational card, so it is solid, but it may feel like your feet are in cement, kind of solid, not in a good way. So allow yourself to surrender to this divine blessing, because you're the one that's going to suffer if you don't. Okay, so you're in the Hanged Man position. Under the Hanged Man is also contracts or paperwork. So you've got the money up here for underneath this Ace of Swords, and you've got the Hanged Man on top of the money or contract. So this Hanged Man is usually a place of self-suspense. You may be in a place of not really being able to accept your child leaving home. You may be trying to really work through the empty nest thing. You're kind of focusing on all the things that you've got to do to get them where they need to go, get everything they need, all the new, you know, you got to get them ready for college. It's a cool thing. And you're holding all of your feelings back for later when they're not there to see you. Be upset about it. So that's okay. You can do whatever you have to do to get through it, but just know that it's a great growing opportunity for both of you. And if it is you, then it's a double great opportunity, because you're going to have a fabulous time learning how to navigate your daily routine and go through all the new things that you get to go through. College is so much better than high school. That's all I can tell you. I hope you have a wonderful second half of May, and I will see you again in June, Cancer. Namaste. And if you need a private reading, if I've hit on this for somebody that is actually, and I haven't answered anything that you need to be answered, please contact me in the links below. I'll be glad to give you a reading. And I really hope all the best for you, and Mazel Tov if you've made the money happen for your college, because that's a really hard thing to do nowadays. Blessings, love, and light, and I'll see you again in June, Cancer. Thank you.